Hi, this is Montana. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit today. I wanted to talk about the fun of running a server. And as I've talked about before, I have kids, so it's one of the things having a son who's a gamer and wants to play. One of the things he ended up starting to get into is Minecraft, which led me to getting into Minecraft, which led me eventually, he was begging and poking and prodding, wanted to have a server, so I finally started taking a look and we set up a server for him. And that server was for him, it was for his friends, and it's since expanded to be his friends and children of friends of mine. And so, as you can see, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. This is just a generic world set to creative, and Spawn Point was right here on top of this hill. So everybody who's come on, just we set up general rules. Essentially, don't screw up something somebody else has done. A couple times we had problems with that. Some people would try to just blow up things willy nilly. And so, what they ended up doing though was just what you see here, and it wasn't really a whole lot of work that they really had to do to get there. Um, my son, my daughter, and some of their friends set up a lot of these houses and this whole wall and this kind of a fort looking thing. They started building other things, just variety of different types of houses, different types of construction. Most of the house, well, a little jousting field right there. And some of the stuff that they set up was just a little bit interesting. It's like my son, my daughter set up this, but most of them got the automatic doors. There's a son of some friends of mine. They set up some different things, and so they just kind of went around, set up all kinds of stuff, pictures all over the place where they wanted, fireplace. And a lot of stuff they got ideas from looking at some of the different other sites that they did. It's different sites online, it's a lot of different things that they've seen in different places, but some of the stuff are their own designs, their own things they wanted. My son wanted a rocket ship, so he built a rocket ship, and there's actually a little transporter in there that takes you to a location ways away. Got a couple of different ender portals they've set up in different spots. A friend of mine, her daughter came in and set this house up, and it looks like somebody started to blow it up. I'll have to ask about that. I actually set up a little area of my own that I could have as kind of like just a little place, and I just was using that just to test out some redstone stuff. But it just caught me off guard, though, some of the crazy stuff that they ended up doing, besides stuff like putting beacons all over the place. But for example, my son built this big building right here. There's ladders up in there, just kind of a big high thing. My daughter built this tower up here, just with water coming off of it, and there's lava up inside of it. We've got the dad of one of my son's friends is an Air Force pilot, so we went ahead and we built the plane. We've got a whole lot of other stuff that we went ahead and built as we were going through here. And as we started to find out different things, we started building railroads all over the place. There's holes all over the place down the ground that they blew up. And so the kids have just had a whole lot of fun building stuff. I've definitely had a lot of fun building stuff. And it finally ended up kind of culminating in just some different things I'd always kind of wanted to do. One of which I ended up building a couple of ships. There's my first attempt over here. And this is a pirate ship that I built. It's got a upstairs and a downstairs. And then I ended up deciding from that point to go ahead and build a larger ship. This is kind of like a takeoff on a destroyer. And so there's all kinds of different things. I've got a below deck. I've got all kinds of crazy stuff. A little bit of cheap redstone lighting down through here. But there's just kind of some of the fun stuff you can end up doing. But if you're ever considering going out and setting up a server, or if your kid wants you to set up a server and you've decided not to, or you're holding off on it, there's no reason not to. You can have a lot of fun with it. They can have a lot of fun with it. And I think you'll be really impressed at some of the stuff that your kids or other people's kids might want to do. And when it comes down to it, one of the best things about having your own server as opposed to letting your kids go into a server someplace else, I've got some friends who the main reason they want their kids on this server is because they know there's not going to be a lot of hard language. They know all the people who is on there, and if something is going on, they can go ahead and there's a little bit of back and forth you can do and maybe solve any of the problems that might be coming up. Uh, and just this right here just is one of the basic things about just to give you an idea of the size of what they've done. We're right about over here. Their town's right about over here. My pirate ship and my destroyer are off over in this area, and there's just so much stuff that's all over this world that's just even crazy. So thanks a lot for watching this, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.